Hello? Hello. Welcome back. It's me, Mr. Gris. More Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm at the Storm Coast. I just got here. So let's see what we can get up to. Oh yeah, there was a dragon I saw in the distance.
Dispatch for you.
Report.
You may want to look into this.
Gather repair materials, cotton and deep stalker hide. Oh. For ships. Okay. Intéressant. That's French for interesting. Oh, great. You know what I love? Collecting shards. This also always just runs like garbage. It's fighting down there. Seems to be the mercenaries. That is the final one. Aha! Okay. Alfruit, I need you. I need like a couple more of you. Serpent stone. The stone of a serpent. Elfruit, baby. Give me that herb, I need the greens.
Chargers! Stand down! Prim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks.
Daddy?
Damn, it's true. Oh, the Chantry must love you.
Yeah.
A Canary mercenary is the herald of Andraste. Who'd have thought?
Yeah. You're doing well enough.
Xenodon's den.
Let's try to keep that to a minimum. Makes the boys twitchy.
I didn't want to pick that option, but I moved the stick up last second.
I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi. my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
Ooh.
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
How expensive?
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
Not sure we need you.
The Inquisition needs magical power to close the breach. It doesn't need mercenaries.
Hey, everyone needs mercenaries. But if I need to sweeten the deal, you need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
My parents taught me of them. Did
I
they?
learned of the Ben Hasra from my parents. They are the enforcers of the Kunari and the spies.
Yeah, that's them. Or, well, us. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
Huh. A double spy. Why would you admit this?
You're a Kunari spy, and you just told me?
Whatever happened at that conclave thing is bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
That's I appreciate the honesty. What would you report back?
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Canari want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
Okay, you're hired. Don't make me regret this.
Alright, you're in.
Son of a bitch, you're in.
Frem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
What is he? A warrior. I don't know why I questioned that. Yeah, let's put him in the party, I guess. We're going with all the new characters. 7 points to spend. He strikes me as a man who uses two-handed weapons. Yeah. The Iron Bull. Two-handed weapons. Let's go all in on this. 7 points. Block and slash. Flow of battle. Pommel strike. Card smasher. Clear a path. Whirlwind. Shield breaker. Mighty blow. Earth shaking strike. Yeah, that'll do. Let's check his gear, I guess. Got an amulet for you. That apparently immediately gives you a point. Okay, his weapon is good. His armor not so much, but I don't really have anything better. Oops. Disciple Ice Staff. Glacial Staff. Yeah. Armor, I guess, is light. Apprentice mail. It's better. Okay, cool, that is that. Shard on the coast. Which, when I say it like that, that does sound pretty bad. You don't want a shard on the coast. Man, they cleaned up that little camp fast. There be a cave up ahead. What happened? Did you hear that scream? Did somebody fall in the water? This be spider territory. It's also really dark in here. More spiders? A little camp. A sledgehammer, nice. Who would make a camp here in just spider territory? Wrong button. I guess that's all this was. Just a little spider-infested hole with some loot.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
Those bandits got here quick. Hello, banditos? You wanna talk? less bandits to worry about, I guess. The bull took some damage, but it also looked like he has leveled up again. Yeah. Oh no, it's because of the amulet. He has the point to spend, of course. Cunning warriors control the battlefield. Bolster their allies. Let's give him the hook. That seems like fun. Oh. Oh, do I have to assign potions separately? Interesting. I didn't realize. I thought that radial wheel was for like all characters.
I had a thought. The next time we run into a line of enemies, I'll pick you up and throw you.
Get off.
No, this could work. I loft you over the front ranks. You land behind them to flank. Mayhem ensues.
I can't fly, you daft tit.
Think of the mayhem, Sarah. Mayhem.
I'd get a wedge up something fierce.
Look, you and Varric are the only ones small enough, and he's pretty dense.
We'll do some bloody presses.
Varric is pretty dense. These are Templar boats. Well, that one is at least. Oh, not a Templar flag on the front. Not one I recognize. One out of 13. Oh. Oh no. Get up. I'm getting stuck on the rocks. Oh, you know what I completely forgot about? That I actually have a mount. Oh well. Weighted dagger.
These must be the missing soldiers.
Someone should pay for this.
Bandit notes. These notes were found near murdered Inquisition soldiers. The paper is not crumpled or torn, as though it was left behind instead of dropped. It's not our place to disagree. They're attempting to set themselves up along the shore, and we have orders. We are the sword, not the hand that wields it. You taught me that. If they're worthy, let them come with the mercy's crest. The blades of Hessarian will listen. You will only get yourself cast out or
The
worse.
men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hessarian.
If you're interested, it looks like we can challenge their leader.
Naming themselves after the sword that killed Andraste. Ambitious.
Right. Blades and their challenges. Biggest sword wins.
Okay, look at map.
Looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach.
Interesting. Very interesting. I also picked up a new dagger. The Slice of Lightning. Not as good as 126, but better than 108 what I'm using. What's the extra stuff on it? 5% armor penetration. Let's try it out. One day I won't jump to loot. Hey, we got the deep stalker hide from looting this stuff. Oh, it's the ladder. And let's see what's up with these bats. I guess we're going in full force. Ooh, look at that cool shield. Oh. These dogs do a lot of damage. And these dogs are strong. Is this like their leader? Ooh. Was that a fight? Nice. Everybody's health is full again. That's what you wanna see. 1 point. Death blow. You lash out hard with swift and deadly skill, and then again against a wounded foe. Yes, please. Can I change that? Put the stealth on that. Okay, cool. Heart and Hightown. Another Varric classic. Aha. Did they cover their target with blood?
You're not going to start
What
that
is that?
skin rubbish where you're trying to convert me, are you?
No.
What's so funny about that?
You aren't really Vidithari material.
What's that mean? I could be a Vivi, one of those things. Bloody good one, too.
Is that a giant fighting a dragon?
Okay, that's badass.
Wow, we can watch, yeah?
Sure. I think he sees me. What are you? Or just straight up a giant? Oh shit. Yeah, this is not a fight we can win. Abort! Abort! Who's that? Who's these boys? Are they with the giant? It's that good. Mara pociones. Oh, my boys, get him. Ow. Oh shit. Is it time to run? It is time to run. Very slowly, apparently. Get out of here. Wrong button. Let's go to this camp. Rest up. Restock our potions. And try this again. Hey. Discovered a new zone. My brain really wanted to say recipe. Camp is actually like further than I thought. Ow. But we made it
So set up camp
somehow.
or keep moving.
So do I have to equip potions for all my different characters? Looks like it. Rock armor for you. the mage lyrium potion. Definitely. You get your jar of bees. And I get the regen ones. And if I do replenish all, that do that for them as well? No. I got one deep stalker hide. We can make this though. Mercy's Crest. These special amulets are respected by the Blades of Hessarian, and fashioning them will allow our agents to negotiate with the cultists and perhaps gain some comfort to our cause. +1 power. Okay, cool.
Nothing to report, sir.
I guess the rift can fade. Very close to one of these sign of the wardens that I'm a bit curious about. So let's go see what that is about. But first, there is a cave up here. Can I climb this? Kinda. Are those the little dinosaurs? The deep stalkers or? I need to their hide. Also, that spider messed me up. It was a deep stalker. And that spider barely put up a fight. I like how dark it is in these places. Being able to carry a torch would be appreciated. Where are you guys? My party was a bit stuck. Oh, I'm gonna have those 5 deep stalker hides in no time. Vidre. Why is it always giant spiders? That created a lot of light, that ice spell. That was nice. I claim this cave for the Inquisition.
You're not bad with that staff.
You will address me as Enchanter Vivienne, Mage to the Empire of Orlais, or Madame de Fer. Not Viv.
Oh, right, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am works as well.
I am curious. Character record. Tactics, attributes, behavior. Oh. Targeting behavior. Healing, potion reserve. Can I set them on? Using their potions as well, like the rock potion and stuff. Well, let's make another attempt at closing this rift. My companions aren't here, are they? They kinda are. Go, you guys good now? Ow. That went better. Question mark. Something popped up about the Templars. A Hessarian hunt. It's not a Babari, but it still hurts. Okay, so it does look like the giant has friends. Which is interesting, I guess. What is that is standing here? Oh. It's some sort of cart. I've activated the giant. Oh, I did not dodge that. I tried. Oh, and bull is that. What? I thought I dodged it. Time to run. Completely abandoned Vivienne. Yeah. Nothing happens. Nothing at all. Just exploring the coast. Oh, a cave. Oh, some weird low FPS birds. Nice. Looks very dwarven. Also apparently one of those like read to start things here, but I guess that's outside of the cave above. Still some little nasties in here. Load it up. And Bull is on low health. Ooh, I almost missed the chest. The force shields schematic. Where are all these guys coming from? Yeah. God. Too many speed race. Run away! That's not the map. Little dinosaur was coming to end it. Yeah, this seems like a safe place. Uh-huh. We'll come back to this later. Let's go back to camp. Yes. We need some rest and replenishment. Salvage ships, craft item. A number of ships washed up on the shore of the Storm Coast could be salvaged and used by the Inquisition. Reward +1 power.
I've news, sir.
Report.
Could prove useful, sir.
Several dwarven academics at the University of Orlais have requested samples of ore from the Storm Coast. Sure. I need to find some more elf fruit for sure. Ah, elf fruit.
We should look around.
Ask and you shall receive, I suppose. A Grey Warden's journal. He is not here. We have searched her thoroughly, and we will now move on. How many days have I wasted here, with whispers lurking in the back of my mind, on this mad assignment? I pray we have more luck as we head south. After speaking with the other wardens, I told the fishermen about the darkspawn we sense beneath the earth. They may not burst forth from the ground today or tomorrow, but I fear it will not be long. And we will not be here when they finally surface. The fishermen were grieved at the news, but they decided to make for West Hill, which is safe for now. As for the fisherman who was interested in joining, I convinced him that now was not the time. Others might have told him otherwise, but he is too young to make such a sacrifice simply because he does not wish to throw nets into the water all his life. We shared one last night by the campfire, and he went on his way with a smile, humming the song of Andrewville as he left. Okay.
Wardens were here at some point.
I guess that's not supposed to be like that. He was a skilled warrior.
seaweed. How do I know seaweed?
This doesn't seem ominous at all. Definitely seems dwarven. Apostate's Landing. Is the game getting very laggy on the stream? 58 minutes in. Gotta remember that when I check it later. See a campfire. Hello. Anyone home? Another statue dedicated to, who was it? Andraste's lover? A Kunari battle axe. The stone tree. Nice. Oh no. Let's see if we can line up the stars. Pew! My God. This went from being the least complicated thing last time to the most complicated thing. But are some of these not supposed to be used? Ah, shit. I've already fucked it. Okay. Is that right? No. I'm an idiot. Okay, got the top half sorted out. Now I just gotta make sure that I don't get myself in a dead end. Jeez, I can't believe I actually did it. Beletanos, referred to as the Maiden in common parlance. Depictions of the constellation Beletanos vary from one age to the next. It has always been considered fashionable, for prominent women of the day to be declared the Maiden's personification. Queen Madrigal in the Exalted Age, for instance, and Queen Asha before her. None of these women would likely appreciate the fact that Beletanos is believed to have originally referred to Urtemniel, the old god of beauty. Just got blasted in the face. Oh, that's bad. Ouch. What is this sound that is happening? Is that in the game? Yeah. It's coming from my character. I guess it's what happens when you drink this potion. Weird. Oh. Ah. That's what the sound was. I was near a clue, I think. The Grey Warden's journal. I grow more convinced that if he was ever here, he is now long gone. Still, it would not do for us to miss him through laziness. And he was one of our most skilled warriors. If anyone could hide himself here, it would be he. One of the fishermen shows promise with a spear and has shoulders like an ox from throwing nets all day. He asked about joining the Grey Wardens. Under other circumstances, I would be honored to take a worthy and willing volunteer. Now, my orders did not say whether I should seek new recruits or even with our circumstances, or because of them, I suppose. It did not hurt his cause that he was easy to look at and clearly wished to know more about the Dalish. The Darkspawn are louder than I thought at first. The constant whisper at the back of my mind make it difficult to sense them as easily as I usually do, but they are near the surface. Perhaps bandits are not the worst these people have to face. Every time. Okay. So Darkspawn are nearby. Got quite a distance to go. Oh,
Whoa.
I just hit a mountain goat. Wonder who they're looking for. They're referring to them as he. Which I really hope they're not trying to reference my character from Origins, because he was very much a she. But I guess it's an easy mistake to make. Maybe. The long river. How long is this river? What is that? Is that a little hippo? Whatever it was kinda cute though. Is this the way? And a lot of these steep areas, it's hard to tell if this is like, you know, a way to go or not. It's a bit awkward sometimes, but I guess these stones are here to guide you. I wonder if it's gonna be in this little shack. Grey whiskey, right wine, conscription ale. Grey Warden Journal. Still no trace of him, though I feel the darkspawn in the ground below. Could he be lurking close to them? Perhaps preparing to die with honor? I doubt it, but it is the only lead we have so far. I confess that this seems a fool's errand at times, given how much is at stake. We saw bandits harassing the fishermen, and we intervened. The fishermen thanked us, though I fear the bandits will return again in greater numbers, and we will not always be here to help. Nevertheless, as long as we are here, the fishermen are safe. The dreams continue, as they do every night. They make it hard for us to sleep, but we must persist. Hopefully the others will have found a solution by the time we return. In the meantime, I sing the Song of Andruil to myself to clear my mind as best I can.
This belonged to the wardens.
So it doesn't... the way it's speaking, it definitely sounds like... it's Blight time. Blight is just around the corner. We searched the area, but found no sign. If he was here, it was some time ago. The fishermen in this area are friendly. Unlike some, they remember how the Grey Wardens fought to save Ferelden in the last Blight. Though they had little, they shared some of their catch to give us a better supper than we had tasted in weeks. They even deferred to me once they saw that I commanded the other Wardens. And there are few even in Ferelden who would watch an elf command men without pause. They are friendly folk. After all, this land has suffered in the past years. I hope they find some peace.
The wardens must have moved on.
What do they do when there's not a blight, anyway?
It's a good question. But everybody seems to have leveled up. Except for me. What is this? This is fire, right? Inferno, yeah. What is this middle one? Who can tackle? I guess since she uses range, she doesn't really need that. Sunder's armor. Okay, somewhere down there is a cab. Hopefully this is not too steep. What was that noise? Nine out of 10. Regions discovered of the coast.
As good a place as any to camp.
Yeah, boy. Can I make anything? No.
Nothing to report, sir.
I don't think we really have any major quest here. Other than all this lyrium. Which is very much a Varric thing, so let's get him in the party. Yeah. That means that I need to level him up. 1 point. Just be a better archer. Stunning enemies. Enemies hit by full draw are knocked briefly unconscious. Enemies hit by full draw are immobilized. Unconscious or immobile? Both are good. Both are good. Yeah, let's go and see if we can deal with this red lyrium. Red lyrium. Ouch. Lost a bit of health there. I wish I could have like a tracker at all time on the screen how much elf fruit I actually have. Where would it be? Crafting materials, I guess? 30. I think it's gonna be in here. Or maybe not. It probably is, but I just don't have access to it yet. That looks awesome, by the way.
Gotta be fun getting a campfire going in this.
Okay, well, it looks like we are done with this zone for now. We have still rifts to close, but we'll come back for that later. Can I just fast travel out of here? A choice. Yes, I can. The Lone Warden. Let's go to Redcliffe, I guess. I've been wanting to do that for a while now. Yeah, let's go tell the guy that the watchtowers are built. Do I keep the same party or do I have to choose again? Also, while this is loading, I'm gonna grab myself a drink and turn the light on, because it is getting quite dark. Oh, my controller is stuck under the chair. There we go. The cables. I am back. I also brought with me the crunchiest cookies in the loudest wrapping paper ever, so be warned. They're so good though. Huh? What is this, like, arrow marker? Oh, I guess that's my main quest.
Nothing to report, sir.
Carry on. Oh, I do think I see the guard towers. Well, I see the tower over there at least. My dude, how you liking the
If
towers?
those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Very nice. The bull approves. While we're here, before we hit Redcliffe, we might as well swoop up some of these side quests. I was eating a cookie, so I couldn't really speak. But I saw those bandits and I was like, oh, are those my people patrolling? No, they were baddies. Ooh. A Carta code. One day I'll learn the right buttons. Excuse me? Was it because I'm in combat? Some features of this screen are currently unavailable. What a load of... Oh yeah. I was gonna look at this this armor. Carta code. Medium armor. 93. I am wearing 94. It is For dwarves only. Well, well, well. Finally, you're not wearing that ridiculous thing anymore, Varric. Good for you. You look much better now. I miss the original chest hair outlook. But it is what it is. Also, was that my mount disappearing? Did I not do that one? No, the ones that say 1 out of 3 are the ones that I haven't done yet, right? Maybe? Oh god. Wolves, looters, buffalo. I also saw some red ladium. Oh yeah, that's... I know where that is. And we've got this rift that we couldn't close last time. Okay, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get down to business. Is it just at that end? I guess so. Let's go! Arl, or Duke, or whatever I decided I was gonna name you. Are these my people? Yeah. Near the little watchtowers. Right next to some bandits who I'm pretty sure shot at me. Yo, dudes. I don't know if you've heard, but this is under Inquisition protection now. You can't be here. Sometimes, with my little attack that I bound to the Y button, sometimes I do 1 stab, sometimes I do 2. Is it just the difference between tapping and holding the button? Hello? Let's see if we can close this rift now. We have slightly leveled and geared up. Last time these were like skull level difficulty. I'm not seeing a skull. Oh no, I'm seeing a skull. Never mind. Too hard for me. Hopefully we can handle some wolves.
Master Dennett's wife warned us about.
Yeah, you think so? Press the wrong one. That wolf growl as it like got unfrozen.
If I was a crazy demon wolf, I'd lair up in a nice cave like that one.
Whoa. I think Iron Bull was stuck again. Did he die? Oh no.
With the demon dead, the farmers should have no more trouble with the wolves.
What are those?
Still lose a few sheep here and there, but that's wolves for you.
Yeah, what are those spindly, lanky demons? Like, they were never in any of the other games, right? Like, you had the shades, the pride ones, the lust ones, the sexy ones. Nice. More schematics. Also think I spotted another little box over there. Yeah. How did this stuff get here? Did the wolves put the boxes here? Crystal Grace. Whatever this place is or was, other than a wolf cave, we are absolutely cleaning it out. What a cute little face. I was curious to see if I could trigger the glyph. Think we did it. We picked up some goodies. I saw some amulets and the like. Enhanced Shadow Strike Ring. Increase ability damage by 30%. Is that bad? Token of the Packmaster. +2 Sunder on hit. I guess I can equip that. Amulet of Constitution. Amulet of Constitution. Belt of Fire Resistance. Belt of Melee Defense. Grenade Belt. Ring of Guard Penetration. Ring of Staggering. Mercy's Crest. If any, and fashioning them will allow our agents to negotiate with the cultists and perhaps gain some... Huh, so what does it do? Interesting. I guess I can equip a Belt of Defense. Maybe having somebody wear that amulet allows me to talk to the cultist? Big question mark? These guys. My god, that was a level 8. Why was he so tough? What level am I? 7. Ooh. They dropped good stuff though. So that's something. Let's try to stay away from that rift. Gully of the Birdmen. Hello? Buffalo? Hello, Buffalo? Are you in here? I will grab you by the horns. Oh! Set him? That's a big boy. Okay, it just follows me. It's not like I gotta run behind it and chase it. Flashbacks to Mountain Blade, go and get the cattle. You? Is it actually following? Who's a good buffalo? Oh shit. Wolves. They got that crazy look in their eye. But I can't attack them. Buffalo? You don't wanna come down here? Okay. And the wolves are gone. Just like that. Weird. What a weird and magical world.
So, ma'am, with the magic, do you prefer fire, or lightning, or cold, or what?
The proper tool for the proper task. Fire reminds an enemy that you can destroy everything around. Lightning puts the fear of the Maker into her. Cold makes her think you implacable, while spirit energy conjures fears of demons.
I like cold, because it freezes them, and then they break into little bits when I chop them in half.
That's fine too, dear.
Did I lose it? Hello? Can't believe I'm doing this right in front of my soldiers as well. Hello, just guiding a buffalo back to the farm. Come on, dude. Come on. What's up? What's going on? Need a push? Oh, dude. We're going like the long way around. Can you not go in the camp? Is that the problem? Come on, you son of a bitch. I guess we're going up here. Oh my god, he comes over here. Come on, boy. Come on. Or girl. Truffle owner, I hate you.
I appreciate you finding her, and I'll see to it that this never happens again.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again.
Remember when I traveled here to go to Radcliffe? Yeah. Feels like so long ago now. I do love that you can see the little guard towers now. It's neat. Who was about to say something? Oh, I guess it was just my character going, whoa, for the horse. Awesome jump. Whoa, what was that? Okay. We just did it. Varric didn't even really need to be there for that, I guess. He did approve though. I wonder if like, do you still get Varric approves if he's not there? But now, finally! Not quite yet, I guess. I was gonna say, we can go to Kirkwall, but there's still like some stuff really close by that I wanna go and have a little look.
Nothing to report, sir.
Is that blood loaders? Yeah, I need that. Is that more blood loaders? Hello? The ice is whispering to me. Man, this was a good spot for blood loaders. I claim this rock for the Inquisition. Saga of Tirda Brightex, our mother. How do I know these things? Like, it's not like the text is on the rock.
They will make this a fight, not us.
What's happening here?
Line there and there, no gaps. Keep focused. They'll know what it means.
The Orlesian Empire. Mr. Blackwall?
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said ah? That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come. Hold the wall, men. Make them come to me. You're dead, bastard. Dead. Stop and think.
That was easy.
Sorry, bastards.
Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
You saved yourselves. He said that in like such a you played yourself kind of way.
You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
Depends on who asks.
I've been called a lot of things lately by a lot of people.
Well, I'm talking to you. Stop dancing. Wait,
Love the mustache.
that gear. That's Inquisition.
And we're investigating
is
whether
Kunari
missing
gear?
wardens are involved in the Divine's death.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I wasn't accusing the wardens yet.
I'm not here to accuse. Not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
J'accuse.
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming.
It's been a
Treaties
decade?
give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Where might wardens go?
Do you have any idea where the other wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they'd disappear to.
Why haven't you disappeared?
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
The treaties sound powerful.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
I see. So what's next for us?
Well, thank you, Warden Blackwall. Now, where does this leave us?
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
How can you alone help? Yes, join the Inquisition. No, we don't need a warden. How can you help?
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Okay, that works for me.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
I'm gonna guess he's a warrior. Yeah, Blackwall. Sure. Welcome to the group. Huh. I guess Sarah and let's take Solus. We haven't used him in a while. Or shall we get another warrior in? No, actually. Sarah, I love you, but I'm the rogue. We don't need another rogue. Let's get another warrior in to do some damage. And a mage. But which one? I guess Solus will do for now. Confirm. Character record. Solus has level up. He's Solus. Just going all the way spirit magic with Solus. Blackwall. Weapon and shield. Vanguard. Give him the taunts. Taunt, 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 taunt. Shield wall for sure. Shield bash. Turn the blade. Charging bull. It'll cost ya. And live it. Sure. I like his gear. Would be a shame to make him wear something else. As I look at Solus, it is a derpy ass looking outfit. Shard paper. A letter found on the body of a bandit who stole from refugees in the hinterland. The ink is smudged and only a few sentences can be made out. You can die pretending you'll earn back your soldier's honor. Or you can do something with the skill that son of a bitch taught you. Spend some time with my boys. No one will know who you are in Ferelden. And it's not so bad. A little bit of smuggling, a little bit of extortion, you'll get used to it. You know, just a little bit of smuggling. That's not too bad. Just breaking the law a little bit. Ocean? Let's say ram meat, okay. Key to the cabin. Cave in the hills. More red lyrium. More shards. A tome for one of my mages, which I do not have in the party. So I guess Solus, you're out. You're getting swapped out already. Oh, that's not a map button. It never is. Travel to the crossroads. There's still a lot of stuff to do here. God damn.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
Yeah, maybe later. I'll never learn. Is this an actual path? No. Is it gonna be up there? I've been up there already. Huh. Found it. Ow. Guys, he didn't really need to be in the party for that. Thought there was gonna be a line of dialogue or something, but nah. No. Not even a thank you.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
There's demons. Ow. Jeez.
What was that?
None of my reports indicated temporal distortions near these rifts. Interesting.
Something's wrong here.
Maker have mercy.
Oh,
It's over.
I guess I waited too late to answer.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one?
No one was
Not
expecting the
even Grand
Inquisition.
Chanter Fiona.
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
Something's not right. We need to talk to the Grand Enchanter.
Mm-hmm.
Hymns of praise unending. Though they could do anything, they destroyed nothing, created nothing, loved nothing.
I know he's on low health, but I think it'll be fine. Hey, you know what? Have a drink.
I hear most of the apostates are dead or hiding. We should be getting more refugees soon.
Redcliffe Windmill. These ruins mark the spot where a windmill once overlooked Redcliffe Village. It was destroyed in the last day of the Blights when the Darkspawn attacked the area and was never repaired. Oh. Is this the windmill you had to walk past to get up? Oh, somebody just left a chest in there. That I'm not too sure how you're supposed to get. Interesting. I don't know if I can get up there. That seems to be the map boundary. Oh! Oh, it's just a simple going over here. Okay. I was overthinking it. Thought I had to get up to the higher platform and drop down.
Grandmother, I think we should go. Go? In the middle of the war? Don't be a fool, girl. We did not flee Redcliffe when the dead walked into our village. We will not flee now.
Fine day to you.
Redcliffe definitely looks different.
I remember the first time the dead walked these gates. When a blood mage poisoned Arlene. No man needs statues so great as those whose remnants lie toppled in these hills. These statues come from ancient dreams of blood and bone, lost to the memory of man. Be wary of them.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Oh. More blood lotus, eh?
They say a desire demon took the mind of our young Lord Connor. The hero of Ferelden drove the demon away to save him. Make her be praised.
Do they now? Is that what they say?
Very well. You heard? The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. They've been driven away or killed. What did I tell you?
Ah. I need the Inquisition perk.
By Templars driven past the point of reason.
There's so many people talking here about all kinds of stuff.
Could be better. What did I tell you?
Thank you.
I claim this for the hero of Ferelden.
We're normal folk. We keep our heads down and let the mages and the Templars kill each other.
Damn.
Is there something you need?
Well, my inventory is almost full. I want to sell some stuff. Heavy free army armor. There we go, that has freed up some stuff.
Thank you.
I don't really recognize any of this as the Redcliffe I went into in Dragon Age Origins, but I think it's angled differently.
You could have been one of the Chargers, Blackwall. You've got the stature, the attitude.
And you'd be my boss.
Hey, I'm a great boss. I'm a firm believer in No Pants Fridays.
I'd rather fight for a cause.
Hey, No Pants Fridays is a cause.
God. Is that Castle Radcliffe? It sure has changed.
Ah, Senna, my darling. For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
I can take those
What
flowers.
if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
Eat the flowers right in front of him.
May it be with you.
Oh, I can actually lockpick this.
The Venatori created the Oculara to search for something. Something like those strange shards.
Oh. The Venatori were creating them here. Okay. Stop whispering to me, please. Oh, it's Connor!
Are you Connor?
You've heard the story, I guess. I can't believe the Queen thought Redcliffe was the right place to send the mages. I mean, it was nice of her to offer refuge, but I don't think the people here wanted me or anyone like me in this town ever again.
You were behind the siege of Redcliffe 10 years ago.
That's me. The boy with Redcliffe's blood on his hands.
If I were you, I wouldn't have set foot in Redcliffe again unless I was dragged in chains.
I had nowhere else to go. When we closed the circles, every city shut its doors to us. There was nowhere else to go. I hate it. I can feel the blood on the stones, even if I can't see it.
Why isn't Arl Eamon in power anymore?
After the lands meet, he stayed in Denerim. I couldn't be his heir, not after what happened. So eventually he passed the title to Uncle Tegan.
Mm-hmm.
How did you end up in the Mage Rebellion?
I was living in the Ferelden Tower when the circles dissolved. I voted against it, but at first it seemed all right. No one was summoning demons. They just wanted to oversee themselves. But then the Magister came, and it's wrong what they do in Tevinter. We are monsters. We need to be controlled. If it wasn't for me, every family in this village wouldn't be missing a son, a daughter, a spouse.
You're not in favor of the alliance with Tevinter.
Alliance? Is that what they're calling it? That Magister threw my uncle out into the street. He signed us into servitude. This is my home. Redcliffe, Ferelden. No matter what evils I've done, I would never have invited Tevinter here.
Okay.
I need to be going.
Please, talk some sense into the Grand Enchanter. Selling out to the Imperium won't win us any friends. We have to find a way to make peace.
Where is the winter? Like, I thought to the north on the world map it's Canary Land, so I guess the winter is to the south? Because we're in Ferelden and the other place is Orlais. Man, docks is always a good spot for loot. So I'm a bit confused with the whole like layout. Is that broken village over there supposed to be the old Redcliffe village? It doesn't really line up though. What with like where's the church and stuff? I mean it has been 10 years I guess. Spindleweed. A book to read. Did I read a book? I guess I did. The Carta. There's more spindleweed.
I'll never get over that sky.
Good day.
Okay. I was looking for a tavern. Who knows where the tavern is? Hello?
They say Andraste sent you to save the world. If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
I'll do my best.
I'm trying. I hope I don't disappoint.
I hope so too.
Do you support the
Are you
mages?
working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Should there be circles?
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
Hmm. Are you alone here?
I don't see any other priests in the village. Where is everybody?
The Magister had the others escorted out for their own safety, but I refused. He can throw me out if he wants. Until then, I tend to my flock.
Aren't those all priests behind us? Oh well.
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
The Imperium burned Andraste. Since then, we have led 4 exalted marches against them. Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magisters laugh. Something has happened, and I dread to learn what.
I will leave you to your duties.
Maker speed you, my child.
Interesting. Sister?
May I help you?
You're with the Chantry? I know you're a smuggler.
I found the letter you sent to Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Nothing.
For now, nothing.
Fine. Go.
Well, damn. I didn't even realize. Also, I'm sure I highlighted like a bag or something. Yeah, there it is. How do I get to it? Oh, not that way. Use the tent. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Can't get on the tent anymore. Screw it. So, interestingly enough, confront Tanner in Redcliffe Village.
What do you want?
There is nothing I can do
For
here.
now, nothing.
Fine. Go.
I guess I have to maybe wait until I've done the main part of the quest. Redcliffe Village Chantry, which is on a hill, which is not where it originally was. Aww. I was like, that's a really cool looking chest. It's gonna be amazing loot in there. Just all grace. Do love that. I love the Mabari hound heads. Well, that's us done in the chantry for now, I suppose. Like, Redcliffe Village so far is so, like, different from the original game one that I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around what is where.
Foolishness, child. You'll see.
Yes. Make me with you.
I wanna find the tavern. Huh, I guess I cannot get to that bag. Oh well. Let's see. Merchant. Locked door. A quest apparently. All the way in the beginning.
Make me with you. What do you mean?
Good day.
Let's look around.
Yeah. Let's.
All right. You want to do more to help? Let's join the Inquisition.
What do you mean it?
Uh-huh.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
You low on herbs?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too
I love that
dangerous to
bull
go
is
hunting
stuck.
through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives.
But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife ear. Why should I risk mine for them?
Have people called you a knife ear?
Every day. They need the salves I sell, but they spit on me once they've paid. These villagers only tolerate me because Templars killed their human healer. I doubt the humans at the crossroads would be any different.
Goodbye.
Stay safe out there.
Oh, I guess the quest was the note.
May I help you?
I found your herbs.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
I can do it again. What herbs am I giving to her?
A pleasure to see you again.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
This is exactly what I needed.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
I recall you saying as much. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife ear.
Yeah,
Why
you
should I
said
risk
that
mine for
already.
them?
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help. A pleasure to see you again.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
Convince the healer. ¿Qué?
A pleasure to see you again.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes, I need them to keep wounds from going bad. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
There are
But if I doubt those refugees would risk.
Have people?
I doubt the humans at the crossroads would be.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Okay, what ifs? What ifs? I apparently have the herbs for the healer, but I can't give them to her. Are these quests bugging out? What's happening? What is this?
Supplies, your worship?
Nah. I'm looking for a tavern.
Something like that.
Very well.
One-eyed Jimmy.
Are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord
No.
Wolseley wandered off, and he's
Lord
very
Wolseley?
special. If you could find him, I'd be
Wolseley versus?
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
Your ram has gone missing?
Yes, I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's
Okay.
old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
Sure.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
Did I just pick up a hat? I did. Hat of the Inquisitor. Oh, I can't wear it though. You know, it's not the worst hat I've seen. His forehead clips through it. Oh god. Ah, there we go. I'm missing a crystal grace for the healer. It has finally updated.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Is that a trick question?
Is this some sort of test? We're here because you invited us in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Something weird is happening.
Well, that's very strange. Because someone who looked exactly like you spoke to me in Val Royeaux.
Exactly like me? I suppose it could be magic at work, but why would anyone... Whoever or whatever brought you here? The situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
This right here is why you can't trust mages.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
What about the giant hole in the veil that's spewing demons everywhere? You're just going to pretend it isn't there?
I am not forgetting the breach, but we can only fight one war at a time. The Templar threat was immediate. If we live, we can worry about the torn veil.
Welcome, my friends. I
Oh my
apologize for
God.
not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
Immediately do not trust this guy. Where's the Jarl?
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Jarl of Redcliffe left the village.
Left? An Jarl would never voluntarily leave his seat.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
What about this alliance?
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
Indentured?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
10 years. When did this happen?
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
Suspicious.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
This is a long way from home.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am, though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here.
The mages made a bad deal, but they were desperate, I
Felix,
guess.
would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious indeed.
We don't think small here.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be. Felix.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
Well,
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
do we have an ally in Tevinter?
Drop that. Be cautious, Inquisitor. Family name is everything in Tevinter.
We'll be careful. But we need to figure out what's going on here.
We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
Who are you?
Linnea. Just Linnea. Don't ask what Circle Tower I'm from, because we're done with that. We're all free mages now.
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition?
Don't tell me you bought the Chantry's lies about how evil Tevinter is. It's just because they're ruled by mages. No one wants us to look at them and say their mages are free and the world hasn't ended.
But don't magisters summon demons and practice human sacrifice?
The Chantry says whatever they think will scare us. What's wrong with blood magic? People don't like the idea of us controlling their thoughts, but they have no problem with us throwing fireballs in their wars. In Tevinter, the mages police themselves. It works.
I'm here because I believe mages deserve their freedom.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais. Go back to your Templars. We don't need you.
Okay, jeez.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
Why does Alexius disapprove? Wait, he's just completely like... everyone without magic is below him? He's a... non-magic people racist?
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe,
you're Tranquil.
but who would take us in?
You're one of the Tranquil?
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Hey, join us.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Agent acquired. Nice. The Crows and Queen Madrigal.
Inquisition.
I wish to holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
Who are you?
Name's Tolwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hospital. Lived my whole life here, since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day, quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
If you
Aren't you
are
with the
happy in
rebellion?
the circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote saw to that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them and were cut loose.
There are still some of us who are loyal in the Empress's court.
I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
You don't like the
You're
winter?
not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no. I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
Into the fire.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
The Tevinters can kiss my ass. The amulet at Dersmuit. These are some nice in rooms for sure. That's a big pumpkin. My god. So somebody wants me dead, eh? It is interesting that the advisors at the Inquisition are not companions.
Good day to you, my child.
I will leave you to your duties.
Make us speed you, my child.
What do you want?
For now, nothing.
Still not sure what to do with this. Is this gonna be a trap? Probably yes.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Here comes the next wave. Are you ready?
How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Yep.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Watch yourself. The pretty ones are always the worst.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Alexius. Where's Felix?
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Something wrong with Felix?
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
Okay. Why?
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer. Not for some time.
Mm-hmm.
You must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
That sounds bad.
I hope that's less dangerous than it sounds.
More.
Manipulating time itself? Many have attempted over the ages, but never once succeeded.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
Do you have evidence?
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
No.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Why? Why are you telling me
Alexius
this?
is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my
Why?
father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness.
Madness?
For his own sake. You have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
What does he want me?
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
I'm flattered?
All this for me. And I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those. You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch.
Potential
and
companion.
Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
It must be rough, like going up against your own dad. Having to admit that your dad is kinda like going nuts with power. Like, yeah, it's my father, I love him, but he's an asshole. He's like ripping holes in time. Gotta do something about it. Revelations. Things have been learned. My god, I've been going for almost 3 hours. I didn't realize. Time flies when you're just milling around in this game.
Gotta admit, I wasn't expecting to find so many Vins here.
I doubt they expected to find Canary here.
Wait, now there's 2 of us here.
I suppose you're right. What do you want?
For now, nothing.
Fine. Go.
Why? It bothers me that she's still like marked as a quest, but I can't actually. A letter found on a Templar court suggests that someone named Tanner is secretly doing business. Confront Tanner in Redcliffe business. I did that though. I did that. Whatever. Oh, I never told him I solved the wolf thing. I need to see if like somebody made an... Hello?
From the Inquisition. I didn't think you'd still be here. Were you really looking to ally with us?
Yes.
I want this war to end without sending you back to the Circle.
There has to be a way, right? We're not what they think. All blood mages and abominations. We just want to be normal. Have families. Use our magic to help grow crops or something. We never wanted war. What choice did we have? Stay and be slaves?
There are better ways than war to affect change.
I hope you can do something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter. That can't be the right way to end this.
What was that? Who shot past me like Sonic? Tell me about yourself.
You seem young to be part of this.
As I take a drink.
I came into my magic when I was 9 years old. Templars came into the alienage and took me to the Circle. They didn't even let me say goodbye. It's not right. I studied hard. I passed my harrowing. I sing the charm. But I'll be locked up for the rest of my life.
You don't approve of the Grand Enchanter's decision.
I was there when we voted to leave the Circle. She really seemed to care what we wanted. She was ready to rebel, but she wasn't going to unless it was the will of all mages. It's hard to believe she'd go behind our backs and sell us to the Magisters.
How long has Magister Alexius been here?
A day or 2 after. After the Conclave, he arrived. Come to save us from the wrath of the Templars, they said. But this doesn't feel like safety.
Take care of yourself. There's something strange going on.
I never thought the Grand Enchanter would swear to a Magister.
Something is definitely up.
Of course.
How many elf roots do I have? I need like a counter on the screen to just show me elf root. 43. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm a bit disappointed. It's the main reason I wanted to go to Redcliffe was to see who owned the inn. Because there's like a little story bit
Thank the Maker you came. Tell me
in
you're here to
Dragon Age Origins that decides who's the innkeeper. Who you?
I'm sorry. I didn't get your name.
Hanley Dervain of the Cumberland Circle of Magi. I heard of your miraculous survival at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and I am so honored to meet you.
Why do you want circles?
I thought this was the stronghold of the rebellion. Why do you want the circles back?
I never supported this rebellion. I'm a loyal Ondrastian, and I deplore the chaos this war has wrought. The Templars rebelling, the murder of the Most Holy. I can scarce live with the guilt.
Why are you here?
Then what are you doing in Redcliffe?
The circles voted. Rebellion won out. What was I to do? Launch a counter-rebellion on my own? I followed my first enchanter's lead, as I always have. She brought us here.
Is this statue from the hero of the winter? the griffin of the Grey Wardens, their symbol, crushing a bunch of undead zombies underneath it to imply like the Grey Warden defeating the undead. That is badass.
I take it you don't support the Tevinters?
Oh, Drasta's ashes, never. They don't even sing the right chant. And they sacrifice children, don't they? I don't know how the Grand Enchanter could think of accepting their offer. You can get us out of this bargain, can't you? Before we're all shipped off to the Imperium like cattle.
I haven't seen anyone from Tevinter in the village.
They're all at the castle, plotting, no doubt.
Thank you for your time.
It's been an honor.
They're in the castle, eh? And I guess I cannot get to the castle.
Even before the sky fell open, this was a land of spirits and demons. Magic grows wild in the hills of Redcliffe.
I'm still like a bit confused about the whole Redcliffe layout. Like, from what I remember, the original harbor was a bit like hidden behind the buildings and stuff. I guess it could line up, it's just strange. Also, where am I gonna find this one specific plant I need for this healer lady? That's gonna bug me. Did I even jump? Okay. Oh, oh. If I actually jump, I might be able to make it. Let's go! Okay, no, there is clearly a wall there that stops me. Okay, I think we're done here. Wrong button. Every single time. Let's inform this lady that the wolves are no longer a trouble. A trouble?
Nothing to report, sir.
Any things we can do? Healing mixture? Go. Acquired healing mixture.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
I've stopped the
The
wolves.
wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed.
Nice. Iron bulletproofs?
Elena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
Nice.
What can you tell me about the wilderness around here?
Got some old ruins in the forest, from long before any king of Ferelden. The lakes are pretty, though when the weather's odd, you hear tell of spirits. Beyond that, my daughter Sienna set up a track just over there. Fool girl likes to race the horses.
Will you join the Inquisition?
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Enough. I can call in favors with a chevalier in Val-Royal and acquire an Orlesian horsemaster easily enough.
The Orlesians? Hang that. No hopped-up Orlesian pissboy knows more about horses than I do. All right, Inquisition. I'll look at your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Hey, yo. We completely, like, gaslit that guy into doing that. Is he actually gonna say goodbye to his wife? Did he disappear?
I've put out the call to the farmers. I appreciate you driving those wolves away.
That was some riding.
Cool. Sweet. It's not what I expected at all. My god. We've got stuff to do everywhere. But I guess we'll head back to Haven. Not of Heroes, Mefarat and Sacrifice. Oh, just...
Yes?
I should get to know you better. We're working together, after all.
What would you like to know?
Are you from Dragon Age 2?
Where are you from?
What? What is this?
I grew up in Ferelden, near home. I was transferred to Kirkwall shortly after the Blight. This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
Varric's from Kirkwall. Did you two know each other?
I knew he was friends with the champion of Kirkwall, but little else. We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at Varric's insistence. Apparently, I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for my health.
What was Kirkwall like?
While I was there, Canary occupied and then attacked the city. The Viscount's murder caused political unrest. Relations between mages and Templars fell apart. The apostate blew up the Chantry, and the Knight Commander went mad. Other than that, it was fine.
What happened between Kirkwall's mages and Templars?
You were at the Conclave. You must have heard people speak of it.
Yes, but you were there.
There was tension between mages and Templars long before I arrived. Eventually, it reached a breaking point. There was fighting in the streets. Abominations began killing both sides. It was a nightmare.
Yeah. And a big red lyrium sword was involved.
What happened then?
The Templars should have restored order, but Red Lyrium had driven Knight Commander Meredith mad. She threatened to kill Kirkwall's champion, turned on her own men. I'm not sure how far she would have gone. Too far.
So you opposed her?
I stood with the champion against her, in the end. I should have seen through Meredith sooner.
What about the Blight?
You were in Ferelden during the Blight. Did you fight Darkspawn?
No. I was stationed at Ferelden's Circle Tower. The Circle had troubles of its own. I remained there during the Blight.
What happened at the Circle?
What happened at the Circle Tower?
You who survived the Blight have fond memories of that time. I would prefer not to speak of it.
You haven't seen Ferelden in 10 years. Are you glad to be back?
I was not sorry to leave at the time. I did not expect to return. Now, between the Divine's murder and the breach, I've arrived to find nothing but chaos.
I'll let you return to your work.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend. Was there something you needed?
Yeah, I saw this heart option.
Did you leave anyone behind in Kirkwall?
No. I fear I made few friends there, and my family's in Ferelden.
No one special caught your interest?
I can't say I was looking. Honestly, I was not good company back then.
Perhaps I might interest you.
I might enjoy your company.
If I've made you think otherwise, I have so many responsibilities, and I would hope for your friendship, but cannot offer more.
Oh!
Yes?
I got friend-zoned. That's all.
That's all for now.
Another time, then.
Yes?
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Yeah, sorry, I don't think there's anything extra I can talk to you about. Oh, hey!
Can I help you with anything?
Tell me about the Chargers.
Can we talk about the Bulls Chargers?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the Chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees.
Magic
We're
trees?
expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
What are your abilities?
Do the Chargers specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops, as skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the Chief goes wherever he can hit something.
Tell me of an interesting job.
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The Chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
I assume the Chargers observe the standard etiquette.
Absolutely. Clean record and cleared to take jobs in any country you can name. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colours. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Canary learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
Oh, nice.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Oh. Liliana's our leader, we've got Cassandra, Cullen commands the troops. Perhaps I should lead? Cullen does command the troops.
Cullen has the loyalty of our soldiers.
Yeah, he's shaping up to be a good commander. But he's building an army, not a movement. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences.
That's definitely Liliana.
Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could. Can I help you?
Tell me of Ben Hassara.
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
Re-educators?
How do the re-educators work?
Well, I only know the basics. Wasn't my area. That said, keep a man awake long enough. Ask the right questions, give the right potions, and you can get him to say anything. You don't need blood magic or demons to change someone's mind. We're a lot more fragile than we'd like to believe.
My parents told me stories about what the re-educators did.
Yes, you were lucky your parents got away. The weak minds get bent into the right shape. Strong minds like yours, they'd have given you a poison called Kamek. You'd have been a polite, happy laborer for the rest of your life. And you'd have had a handler to help you eat and make sure you didn't crap your pants.
Ugh.
None of those sound exactly like you.
Yeah, I was a special case. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
Sounds fun.
You seem like the type who enjoys a good fight.
There's a good fight, and there's finding out who put rat poison in the bread and killed a bunch of children. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal Vashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
That was brave.
Not many people would have the courage to do that.
I thought about letting some rebel kill me, but I couldn't give any of those bastards the satisfaction. The Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Tal Vashath, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
Oh, it means I got to meet you.
I'm glad you're here, Bull.
Me too.
If you ever need to talk more about all this, let me know.
Nah, it was a long time ago. Thanks, though.
Oh.
What's going on?
So, us
There
Kunari.
are few here who know what it means to be Kunari.
You're not Kanari. You're Tal Vashath. World of difference.
I'm still different.
Still grew up looking like this in a world of mostly humans.
Yeah, fair enough. You didn't turn into a murdering bandit, so I guess we're fine. You want to know anything about the Kanari? Since we're talking about them.
What's wrong with Tal Vashath?
What's your problem with Tal Vashath?
As Ben Hasrath, my job back home was keeping the peace, helping people live by the Qun. Tal Vashath turned their back on all that, decided they'd rather live like savages. The Qun is not perfect, but at least there's some sense to it.
My parents weren't savages.
My parents weren't like that. They lived peacefully and raised me as well as any human parents could.
Well, good. They aren't the kind of Tal Vashath I've got a problem with, then. Look, if you're worried I'm going to attack you, don't be. I had a lifetime of fighting Tal Vashath. You're not the kind I hate.
Oh my god, we can learn everything about the Kun. How do they govern?
How do the Kunari rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Kunari should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice.
Okay.
And the military keeps the Kunari safe from outside threats.
Is there much dissent?
Does it actually work like that? Is there much infighting?
Not like you're thinking of. People disagree, yeah, but the priests are there to solve disagreements. Here in Orlais, politicking comes from people putting their own gain ahead of the gains of society. If you do that among the Kunari, the Ben Hasrath set you straight, or kill you.
Do you not marry?
I heard there's no marriage among the Kunari.
Yeah, that's true. Kunari love our friends like anyone does, but we don't have sex with them.
Kunari don't have sex?
Oh, we definitely have sex. They're Tamasrans who pop your cork whenever you need it.
Seriously?
Yes. It's not a big deal like it is here. It's like, I don't know, going to see a healer. Sometimes it's this long, involved thing. It takes all day, leaves you walking funny. Other times you're in and out in 5 minutes. Thank you. See you next week.
So, you've never really made love? Connected with someone in both body and soul?
I don't know. One time they used this thing called the Sato Nerapan. It's a leather-wrapped rod on a harness. That wasn't really my soul, though. Also, there were more than 2 people.
What?
How is everyday life different for Kunari?
Depends on your job, I guess. Some are just about the same. A baker in Val Royeaux gets up, gets dressed, and starts work. A baker in Parvolan does the same thing. They don't care about the Empire or the Qun. Mostly they worry about breaking eggs and hope the dough rises right.
It can't be exactly the same. The Kunari have no personal freedoms.
How many personal freedoms do you figure that baker in Val Royeaux has? Life isn't about freedom. The baker in Parvolan wonders if she'll be given enough eggs to do her work. Will they come on time? Will the kitchen workers get her bread while it's fresh, or will they come late and blame her because it's stale? Same crap in Val Royeaux. People are just people.
How is it growing up?
What's it like growing up under the Qun?
The Tamasrans raise us in these units of kids all our own age. They're like teachers or chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs we should do. They had me pegged for military work early on. When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me for the Ben Hasra.
You never knew your parents?
No. I know for you folks, that's a big deal. The Tamasrans were like our parents, though. Taught us to read, helped us go to sleep, all the parent stuff. I remember the one who helped me build things with blocks. She laughed when I knocked everything down.
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Kunari conquered Orlais or Ferelden?
Some folks, like Cassandra or Cullen, would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those two love rules. But the mages... Can you imagine Solus trying his fade dreaming under the Qun? Or Vivian doing her political bullshit? Both Sarah and Varric would mouth off until they ended up re-educated, drugged until their minds broke. So, to answer your question, no, I don't think about it much at all.
Sounded like you thought about it. What does Kunari mean?
The word Kunari. Does it mean what we are, the race? Or is it anyone who follows the Qun?
Depends on who you ask. Are you Kunari or Talvashan? The humans and elves who follow the Qun are the Vidathari. The Kunari who break away from the Qun are Talvashan, deserters.
And those who predate the Qun?
What about Kunari who existed before the Qun?
The people we came from. They're called the Kossith, but we don't use that word for the race. We came south to Thedas because the Kossith were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
Okay.
See you later, Bull.
See ya.
I've learned so much.
Master Dennett sent the Inquisition. They're magnificent.
Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition. But lucky you have me. In lesser hands, you'd be in trouble. Haven can't support the mounts you need, but I can.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Haven is groaning under the weight. It wasn't built for this, but we'll make it serve.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
I have a quest here.
Please send Thistle our thanks for the refreshment.
Make her look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
I was lucky.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human?
Yes.
At least you're honest.
Being upfront is better than Oxman.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
I'm not sure.
It's been a whirlwind. It's hard to say where I fit.
I guess we'll have to figure that out. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
For sure. Are you not the quest here? I think it is him. Hello?
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
You're strangely charming.
You're oddly charming for a man I found wandering the forest.
I always thought myself more odd than charming. But I'll take a compliment from a lady. They're hard to come by these days.
There's more in my quarters? Ooh la la.
You can have more if you like. I store them in my private quarters.
Well, well... I was not expecting that. Thanks for the tempting offer, my lady. I'll have to consider it carefully.
Oh god. Tell me about the wardens.
Talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
I mean, he's one.
Wardens? I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
What do the wardens do?
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do wardens do when the world's not ending?
There is still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
You're all in the Blight?
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden. On my own, like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
Were you traveling alone?
You haven't had contact with other wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
The Grey Wardens give me like Witcher vibes. Like the actual Witchers. Traveling alone, recruiting, slaying monsters, having like weird shit in their blood.
So you have no idea where the rest of the wardens are?
Do you find that odd? The Blight is over. We don't need an organized force. And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
Interesting. Memories of the Grey. A bunch of artifacts. Hinterland, Stormcoast. Okay. Oh, there's another exclamation mark on my box. It's not... Whip. I still don't know what I get out of that from interacting with the box.
Anything you can spare will help the wounded.
How are these trebuchets not built yet? Come on, guys.
You hear the chantry slam the door in our faces, sir.
Didn't expect otherwise. This is like Tane Logain and Marley.
Blissa wants to know if you have anything to make tavern food.
Need something?
Hello, Varric.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
I guess I don't have anything to talk to Varric about. Who else can we flirt with today?
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armoured, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Any opinion about our allies?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
The new ones. Not Solus, Cassandra, Vivienne.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
Iron Bull.
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
It makes me wonder about things. He's got nothing on you, but that Kuhn stuff, I don't know.
Blackwall.
Any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
He's too good, right? Like to see him out of that uniform. Not like that.
Solus.
What about Solus?
Solus?
Okay.
What do you think about
Liliana is pretty. Josephine, she's as good at...
Yeah, okay. We've talked about this already.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? Your wishes, something, something.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh yeah? Interested, are you?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Only when I'm boasting.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
Where are you from?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden.
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
No ties worth mentioning. Don't keep
I
secrets.
expect more direct answers than that.
Which of this lot gave you straight answers? Not as many as you bloody well think, I guarantee.
Ooh, she
Look,
slightly
I'm not
disagrees.
No home, no castle, a few friends. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
You're different for an elf.
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? I suppose I could go barefoot and whine. Like that's so nice, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
You're saying get over it?
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
We'll talk later.
If you say so. Your wishes, something, something.
Tell me about your friends.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Was there ever a Red Jenny?
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, Red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, yeah? An even spread is all it takes.
Doesn't this mean people think you're guilty of more than you actually do?
Suppose. Does it matter?
Shouldn't it?
Important people kill over imagined insults. I've made more than enough real ones, so no. I don't suppose it does.
What does your group do?
Are you just about pranks and revenge? Or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right?
A weave?
Ivory's the ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
Good to know.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
I expect people from you?
Where are the people you promised?
If I knew, there wouldn't be much use. That's sort of the point. Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they use. Cooks, squires, wipers. Yeah, I know, wipers, right? You better believe the one with wipers deserve it. Right in the... Well, anyway.
The little people will be there when you need them, in a million little ways.
How do you get anything done? Strength in numbers.
So lots of little contributions add up in the background, like snowflakes that snap a branch.
What? Sure. Like snow, I guess. Anyway, it just works. Most of the time.
It just works.
Friend of a friend and little hints. Mind you, you still have to be smart. Don't bet your life unless you're into that. Risky, yeah? But you like a bit of a tease.
Well, as long as it works.
I can play along if it works for you.
You have a choice. Hail the Inquisition.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit? Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
Thoughts on the Inquisition?
Is the Inquisition what you thought it would be?
Calling it an Inquisition is a bit much, isn't it? Does not even know what they're chasing. Fair question for me as well, I suppose. Everybody following a rumor. At least I'm used to that.
Carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Fix the door.
Can I get you anything?
Farewell.
Goodbye.
It's completely interrupted our conversation for nothing. Just staring at the door.
I told you that it was complicated.
Let's talk to Solus, even though I don't really want to.
Hello. We'll talk later.
Well, I guess there's nothing to say there. Interesting. Can I upgrade my health potion? I can! Hurrah!
If Segra can get what I need, I'll pay the bastard myself. There you go.
Though you had granted them power over the very Fade itself, though they sang hymns of
Hello.
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
Carry on.
Can I help you with something?
Farewell.
Make her go with you. Thanks for checking anyway.
I don't understand. Even the Templars have left.
What's going to happen?
Yes?
Tell me about the
I
circle?
wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Oh god. I'm gonna skip through this.
Many, rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote.
If you lead all...
Grand Enchant... I could name myself Grand Enchanter.
Okay.
but the ti-
What was circle life like?
My dear, I cannot... And if some people... The same is true of people everywhere, in all circles.
What was your experience?
And mages need the company of other mages.
I definitely care.
No.
Was confinement hard?
My dear, I have... Most... All that... Some... Perhaps two...
Yes. Interesting. How did the rebellion start? Yes. Ah, I see.
But when the leadership chose to vote on independent sparing, so long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots.
Do you know Fiona?
Are you familiar with...
We've met. Before her horrendously ill-timed and selfish vote for independence, I thought her adequate at her job. In her dotage, she could not handle looking after the well-being of so many people. We would have done better to replace her years ago, to let her spend time gardening.
Sure.
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting when they did, My colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
Wonder if she's familiar with Anders.
I thought the fighting was only between mages and Templars. Why are mages fighting mages?
The vote for independence was carried by only a small margin. But those who opposed a rash declaration...
Yeah, I get it.
Anyone who did not wish to support terrorism... Yes?
Any chance we might...
Do you think that you and I might someday...
I don't see how that benefits me in the slightest, my dear.
That's a no, I'm guessing.
I'd like to know more about...
Whatever would you like to know?
Never mind. Never mind.
My creator judge me whole.
Thank you for all that you are doing to her.
You've got anything new to say?
That I be cleansed. Tell me I have sung to your approval.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
And Mother Greetings.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting?
None in particular. Greetings.
What do the...
Despite our fame, we're low.
Any thought?
Who did you mean?
Oh.
What do you think of Sir Blackwall?
Sir Blackwall seems as loyal to the purpose of the Inquisition as he is to the Wardens. His travels must have taken him strange places. I wish he'd speak more about them.
Okay. The Iron Bull.
The Iron Bull has had to have made an impression.
He is a loud, unapologetic accident merely waiting to happen. I do wish he'd stop daring poor dignitaries to outdrink him.
Why can't I see that?
Commander Cullen came to mind.
The commander is an intelligent, cautious man. I'm grateful he's in charge of our standing army. Still, he does sometimes resemble the man with a hammer to whom everything appears as a nail.
I was thinking of Cassandra.
Seeker Pentagast is a princess of the Kingdom of Nevada, although that barely seems important to her. She was not interested when I asked if we might make use of her royal relations. Still, the Inquisition would not have formed without Cassandra. She's an extraordinarily driven woman.
Is that all the warriors? Yeah. I guess I have to pick one.
She would... Still, the Inquisition would not have...
What about the
formed without
mages?
Cassandra. She's an extraordinary...
What do you think of Vivienne?
We've met a few times before at court. She remains a truly accomplished player of the game. So long as her interests align with yours, Madame Vivienne will be a most valuable ally.
Okay.
What's your impression of Solus?
I suppose I should be wary of an apostate, but our elven mage has conducted himself with the utmost propriety. And he has the most fascinating stories.
Okay. What do you think about Sarah?
I'd love to know how you and Sarah get along.
I know she extracts gossip from the servants, and she keeps prying into things. Sarah's ability to vanish whenever her mischief's discovered must come in handy, however, I'm sure.
Varric?
I was thinking of Varric.
Oh, I could listen to his tales for hours. He actually let me read a chapter of his next book he's writing. My friends would be sick with envy if they knew. It's excellent, but a bit different from his past works. Only 3 beheadings so far.
Oh, okay.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Let's get out of here. It's just a room. Let's summon the war console. Oh, actually. Ooh, more perks. Where is the one I want? Deft hands, fine tools. Oh, it's gonna take so long to get that. Champion of the Just. In hushed whispers. Jar of Bees, grenade recipe. We have received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tended his fingers and sneered. Of course. Quite disturbing. Interesting. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero of Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped the dragon, one they believed to be Andraste Reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of the Sacred Ashes. So it is the location where the Sacred Ashes was, and the cult that worships the dragon and stuff. I thought that was like a completely different point on the map. Oh well. But there still may be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing their relics. With a concerted search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. Let's send Liliana, sure.
See what we have.
Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court, ready to report. Commander leading nobles to the crater was an interesting experience. Mallory had to restrain a few of them physically from signing their names on the red lyrium crystals. One of them wanted a charred corpse as a souvenir. Next time, I'd rather we dropped them in the crater and left. Okay. Sure. Red Jerry says, drop and grab. The papers we received from Sarah's friends document Lord's sabotage of rival marriage. Quite the scandalous affair. Very useful in implying our influence. Okay, cool. The Chantry remains. The confrontation with modern... A delicate hand is needed. We should focus on clerics who can be swayed. Yeah, go for it. And send the troops for the Grey Warden treaties. Can't do that. That's a mount. Choose a successor in Lidis. John Gaspar is a chevalier and capable military leader. If you want him removed, I dare say we might recruit him for ourselves. Go for it. What next zone do I want to go to? In Hushed Whispers. Note, choosing the mages will make it impossible to work with the Templars. Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under the control of Magister Geryon Alexius, a venatory cultist with an unhealthy interest in Adar and the power to reorder time itself. He has kindly invited Adar to the castle alone to negotiate. It's an obvious trap, but Liliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the venatory threat while Alexius' attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance. Or Champions of the Just. Choosing the Templars will make it impossible to work with the mages. Liliana and Josephine have been working tirelessly to convince, coerce, and win over some of Orlay's most influential houses. 10 noble families will help the Inquisition pressure the Templars into sealing the breach, traveling to Terranfall Redoubt and demanding the Lord Seeker deal with them or face the wrath of Orlais. The Inquisition has promised the Herald of Andraste as its voice in these negotiations. Choices. Choices, choices, choices. Bitches, bitches, bitches.
Yes. Good. If you find anything, please bring it in. If you find anything, please bring it in.
Okay. She said yes, good, so I guess I did something there. Sometimes the game is real slow with, like, updating stuff. Ferelden. Let's help the mages. Also, I want to go to Castle Redcliffe.
Have you had any trouble with them? We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Alexius made his move.
So we've heard from Magister Alexius. I expected as much.
And yet some of us want to sit and do nothing.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
has outplayed us.
There must be a way.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Contact the Arl.
Where's the Arl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunrim to petition the Crown for help. I doubt he'll want our assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Keep attention on Adar, while we disable the Magister's defenses. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
In hushed whispers. Okay, let's do it. Oh, he has to come with us. Do I want to go full mage party for this? I'm tempted. I am really tempted. You know what? Why not? What's the worst that can happen? A rogue and 3 mages, the squishiest team ever. This is not gonna go well.
Announce us.
The invitation was for Mistress Adar alone. The others will remain here.
They're negotiators.
They have to accompany me. You wouldn't deprive me of my attachés, would you?
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Perhaps we should include her.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be a part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
She's so dead.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Huh. We have connections.
The Inquisition has many backers among the Orlesian nobility. I'm sure we can find suitable compensation.
I'm not sure what the Orlesian nobility have to offer that I don't already possess.
She knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
He's concerned about you.
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
Whoa. Okay, what was supposed to happen?
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One, for this world.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
The Elder One? What kind of power?
What's better than turning back time?
He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Hi.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
Hello? What just happened? Time magic?
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
There is so much red lyrium here.
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
That doesn't sound good.
That doesn't sound good.
It sounds terrible. Depending on when we are and what happened while we were away. Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Do you know the Elder One?
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
Okay, let's get moving.
Then let's go.
I'm right behind you.
So we went through time. Are we... Well, I would say are we gonna go to Dragon Age Origins, Redcliffe Castle, but there wasn't this amount of red lyrium there. For sure. Huh. That's weird. Did we get sent to the future?
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Where are we? When are we? I was gonna stop streaming like an hour ago. This happens every time. Who is in prison over there?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
I know you?
Lysis. Hello? Do you remember me?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
Wait. Before I move on. He is leveled up. I have no idea what kind of mage he is. I guess we can get some sort of idea of his staff. Fire. Okay. I'm gonna take that. To make him a better fire boy. Enemies panicked by flash fire leave a trail of damaging flames behind them and they run. Flash fire burns brighter and hotter, intensifying the panic that your enemies suffer. I do like the blazing trails. Sure. There we go. It's all heated up. Interesting. Okay, before I continue on, this is like a 4-hour stream at this point. I'm just gonna end and restart the stream just so it's easier to split up to go on YouTube. So I will be